My sister replaced my son's birthday cake with dog food. They laughed. I smiled. They had no idea what I would do next. It was a joke, for God's sake. Madison snapped, arms folded, eyes rolling like she was bored of the drama. My son turned five, and you fed him dog food? I said quietly, too calm, the silence before a detonation. It was one slice. He didn't even swallow it. She laughed again. Mom chuckled in the corner. Lighten up, Eli. Dad finally chimed in from the kitchen island, beer in hand. He is used to eating trash anyway. Have you seen what she packs for his school lunch? Dad stung. My fists clenched beneath the table, knuckles pale. What the hell is wrong with you people? I asked, finally standing. He cried himself to sleep. I had to tell him it was a dream. You humiliated him? Not, you humiliated me. Madison waved her hand. God, you are so dramatic. You are always being the sensitive one. It's exhausting. Mom held up her phone. I got the whole thing on camera. I think it will go viral. They all laughed, but I didn't. I just smiled. They had no idea what I was about to do next. My name is Elliot. I am 26, single mom, part-time vet tech, full-time emotional punching bag for the people who raised me. I used to think the problem was me. I was not witty enough, or tough enough, or thin enough, or fun enough. But you know what? I am just done. You can only be the joke for so long before you decide to change the whole script. Meet my family. Madison 30, older sister, influencer, crowd player. She once used my college fund to launch her wellness brand. She never paid it back. Mom Linda 58, passive aggressive, silver haired, saint on Facebook, behind closed doors. Her love is conditional and cold. Dad Mike 61, sarcastic, retired cop, emotionally detached, laughed when I got pregnant, told me you are your own mess now. And then there's Noah, my son. He is the only human being I have ever known who looks at me like I matter. Do you know how long it took me to save for that cake? I asked, hands trembling. It's just sugar and flour, Madison muttered. No, it was a custom design. It was Spider Man holding a little chocolate city with his name on it. He was so excited. Jess says, Eli, it's not that deep. But it is. Everything they do is layered. A joke that's really cruelty, a tease that's really trauma. And every time I say something, I am too emotional. He perked. Madison, he is a kid. He will forget. But I won't. Inside a storm, outside calm, because I knew what they didn't. They all forgot my 18th birthday. Every single one of them. Not a text, not a cake, not even a joke. I was just the girl in the corner folding laundry while Madison threw her engagement party in the same house. That night I cleaned up vomit from the bathroom floor. Mom had too much wine. I tucked her in. No one noticed. Then 2 months later I gave up my acceptance to US Davis. Why? Because mom said Madison was having a hard time with the wedding and needed help. They needed me to watch the dogs while they were in Cabo. So I stayed and they never said thank you. 3 months ago, I bought a second-hand flash drive for $5 at a pawn shop. Madison accidentally used it to upload one of her brand videos when her cloud was not sciencing. She didn't check what was already on it. But I did. Turns out someone recorded a full conversation between Madison and mom. It was from last year, then laughing about how they faked my dad's medicine medical debt to drain our grandmother's inheritance before I could claim my portion. Eli does not even know she is not on the will. Madison had laughed. I backed up the audio, then made copies, then emailed a lawyer. And last night, I gave each family member a sealed envelope. Inside was a USB drive and a copy of the court summons. What the hell is this? Dad's voice thundered across the kitchen. Evidence, I said, calm as a lake. I figured if you wanted to humiliate me and my son in front of an audience, it was only fair. I returned the favor. Only mine has legal weight. You betrayed us? Madison shrugged. You betrayed me 5 years ago. This is just the receipt. Mom was shaking. You don't do this to family. Then maybe you should not have taught me how. The silence that followed had the loudest sound I would ever heard. Dad walked out. Mom sobbed. Madison screamed. And I was finally free. 2 weeks later, the lawyer emailed me. The case is moving forward. I may not get everything, but it's enough. Enough to start over. Noah and I moved into a small two-bedroom apartment in Sacramento. It's not fancy, but the windows catch the morning light and there's no one yelling. Last night I got a text from mom. I didn't how you were hurting this bad. I didn't respond, but for the first time she called me by name. Not drama queen, not poor Eli, just Eli. Today I took Noah to a real bakery. He picked up he picked out a cupcake with neon blue frosting and plastic spider legs sticking out the top. This one, mummy, he said, and when he smiled, I realized he is going to remember this birthday. Not the fake cake, not the laughter at his expense. This one with me, because I chose us. I used to think speaking up made me the villain, that setting boundaries meant I was bitter or unforgiving. But it doesn't. It just means I know my worth now. I don't need revenge anymore. I have peace. And that's the most powerful ending I could ever write. If you have ever been the black sheep of your family, this story is for you. Have you been through something like this? How do you deal with it? Share your story in the comments. Your voice might help someone feel less alone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. The channel is where we tell the stories no one else dares to. And remember, standing up for yourself doesn't make you cruel, it makes you brave. What would you have done if your child was humiliated like this? Drop your thoughts and let's heal together.